What's gonna be the first thing you're gonna do after after this quarantine is over?
Well, that's the day I'm going to party the hardest. The hardest. Hopefully, it's like on a Friday or Saturday, so that we're able to go hard the whole weekend. Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Reba. So this is our first interview. So welcome to the Mad Prague podcast.
Yeah. Nice. That's for
If you are in Prague,
Mhm.
you are mad. Can you relate to this?
Yes, I can. There's been some crazy nights here. A lot. Oh yeah, this will probably be bad. There's been some crazy nights here. Some I don't remember, but I mean, most of them were really good.
Any mad story you would like to share with us?
Any mad story? Well, I have to find a slightly friendlier one.
I know you have a girlfriend, so now.
Yeah. But I mean, half the time I'm always with her, so it's chill.
Okay, so that was a mad story.
A mad story. I once lost. Okay, didn't lose it. I got it back, but like it was one time I once lost my phone, and I had to like trying to find something like a phone through Prague. It was crazy for me. But
You lost the phone where?
I was out partying around I was actually drunk, so I'm not really sure where. But I was out with my friends around the Harleys area.
Yeah.
That area.
Did you find the?
Yeah,
You found
I
the
managed
phone?
to find it. Yeah.
Where?
One of the bouncers picked it up, and then I just went to the club that was close to the place that they said we were, and I managed to find
And they
it.
saved the phone for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really mad. I thought they would take it.
Yeah.
So you moved to Prague, and why did you decide to move to Prague?
Prague.
When was the first time you've been
Moved to
to
Prague.
Czech Republic and then Prague itself?
Okay. Well, initially, the first time I came here was in, I think, 2012. And I came here on government. Oh, okay, now I'm just going to hold it. I came here for government sponsorship to study medicine in a town called Hradec Králové. It's like 2 hours from here. And then I did that for 6 years. So it's 2012 to 2018, graduated. And then moved to Prague also now.
And this scholarship,
Yeah.
it's a cooperation with the government of
Yeah.
your country, with the
Yeah, it's basically
Hradec
government sponsored program.
Yeah.
So they basically sponsor like a couple of local people to go out to different places.
Okay, and they pay for your studies
Yeah.
and accommodation.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Lucky.
Yes. So what did you do there why they chose you to come here?
Well, so initially how the program is set up, for the first 2 years, you just do normal general medicine, pre-medical program basically for 2 years in the university.
In Botswana?
Yeah, in Botswana.
Okay.
And then through that, once you pass those and qualify, and then that's when now they place you out automatically to places in Europe, because also we don't really have like the best medical school, and it's not fully open. So it's like half of it is open, and then other half is not open. So we didn't manage to go there.
Okay. And so when was the first time you came to Prague?
The first time I came to Prague was, I think it was December 2012, because some other students were also sent to Prague while we were in another town. So we managed to, I think it was during the Christmas time, we managed to travel to Prague to visit our friends who were here. And that was the first time like we came down all the street behind us.
And
the
did you like
day.
it?
Of course. Everything was big because the town I stayed in was very small. So
Yes.
glitz and glam over here.
So then you finish your degree in Hradec Králové.
Yeah.
And you knew straight away that you'd move to Prague?
Yeah, well, because I had enough of that town. And Prague, I mean, lifestyle-wise, I figured Prague would be better for someone like me, so.
And when you moved here, you already had a job, or?
No, I didn't have a job here, but I was moving with my girlfriend, and she already had a job. So we moved here, and
She had a job here.
Yeah, she already had a
And
job.
she studied the same thing as you?
Yeah, she's
She
also
studied medicine?
Yeah, she's also a doctor. Also,
So what is she doing now?
she's doing the same thing that I'm doing. which is being a safety physician. It's like working for a pharmaceutical company and assessing risk factors of drugs like in Europe and just internationally and stuff, depending on which companies are contacting the company.
So you work in the lab more, or?
No, it's not a lab. It's just offices, and then you just communicate through emails and research on the internet and all of that. Yeah.
And how much Czech do you speak right now?
I'm loving česky trochu. Not that much, but I understand. I know enough to get by around.
You're planning on learning more?
Yeah. That's the plan now.
Yes. And now we would like to talk with you about COVID-19 because it's some really in vogue topic right now. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
And because you are a doctor, we would like to know your opinion. What is your general opinion about this? Where do how these started? Where did it start?
Yeah. So initially, from my understanding, from my own personal research, it started in Wuhan in China, and I think it was a mutation actually from, I forgot which animal. I'm not sure if it's camels or one of these animals. It was a disease that was in the animal field, and then it mutated into humans, and that's how it began. And it had never been seen before and all that. So personally, I think it's very interesting from a scientific point of view, but it's also very scary from just civilization and that stuff.
Versus other flus and other diseases that already exist, like a normal flu.
Yeah.
What's the difference, and why people is so much more scared about this than about other kinds of viruses that already exist?
Yeah. So in terms of people being scared, I think most of it is just the fear of the unknown, because the virus has never occurred before and there's actually no, documented information about it or any medication or vaccination about it. And it's causing so much uncertainty in the world that people don't know, like when life is basically going to return back to normal, where we won't have to stop wearing masks and just go back to our normal stuff.
The fear is more based on people not knowing
not knowing so much about it.
And how is it developing back in your country of Botswana?
In Botswana, actually, until this week, actually, there were no cases. And then this week, we got our first 3 cases and the first death also. But it was of an old person who had traveled to are they going to close the borders and also do this quarantine measure in all the cities, or life just goes on as normal there? I think from following the news from back home, that said, I think quarantine should have started today on Thursday. And I think to go out, only essential service people are working in essential service fields, like how we have here in the restaurants, and medical staff and police and firemen. All those guys are still going back to work, but the general public should be staying
quarantine.
Yeah, they should be. And
even though you just have 10 cases.
No, it's not even 10. It's like 4, I think, even
in the whole country.
Yeah.
And you're gonna quarantine.
Yeah, because our neighbor country, South Africa, has a lot of cases. And then usually how it works, if there's a country with a lot of things, it's only a matter of time until the disease starts spreading. Yeah, because people, let's say the Botswana, once they find out about the disease, if they're living in South Africa, for example, they travel home and they bring it, and then it just starts increasing.
In terms of, you think countries in the world can avoid these kind of pandemics in the future, or you think this is something that is going to keep on happening from now on?
Personally, I think it's going to keep happening, and there isn't really a way to avoid pandemics. But usually what governments or places usually try and do is implement infrastructures or structures that make it easier to deal with something like this. Because like a lot of medical systems in countries are failing now because nobody was expecting like something like this to happen. Like there's too many patients coming in at the same time. The workload is crazy.
It's crushing the hospital.
It's
so you think on the next pandemic they're not gonna really need to stop everything? Life will just continue as normal,
I mean, it depends. The thing also is with this virus is because it's a respiratory virus, so that includes our breathing stuff. So that's why we need all this. But if another virus happens, like I think the last one I can remember was the Ebola, for example. Ebola
Yes.
came, but we didn't have to do all of this. But that's because it was more, like the symptoms are not, you couldn't basically like breathe out and stuff like that.
And this is some curiosity because I saw that you are from Botswana, and in Botswana there is a virus HIV that is really spread. And how is it the situation with this virus there now? It's more under control.
Yeah, well, it's under control, but it's still one of the main leading ones of like that's affecting. Like,
and
a lot of
I
people.
didn't understand why there are so many people with this virus there, because I saw that in Africa, especially in your region of Africa, with what is it called, Southern
Africa,
is one of the countries that has developed the most in the last years, and has increased the level of life of the people in the country. Is one of the best in this area, right?
Yeah.
So I don't understand how can it be connected with such a widespread of HIV. How a country that is doing so well has this problem. Why you think that is?
Personally, I think as part of it, or half of it, 50% of it is due to maybe the mentality of the people also. And also because of like economy and stuff, I think it affects like how people are living and stuff.
But the economy there,
the economy is good, but I think also maybe like how do you say, distribution of information to people about like the disease and how like maybe to better.
So there is still a lot of poverty there and the lack of information.
Not a lot, but there's more information now, and there's more different programs on how to deal with the disease. Yes. So life is better now. Like even if you get it, it's not like your world ends. Like you can get medication and be better.
Got it. So now let's go to favorite things you like to do. What are the favorite things you do when you're not DJing?
Yeah.
Or,
favorite things to do. I like watching like a lot of movies. I'm a movie guy, so like I'm always constantly checking for different kind of movies. Also like in different languages, English, Spanish, French.
That's interesting because we are also looking for movies daily at Prague. So what are 2 or 3 movies that you could recommend right now for people that is in quarantine?
Okay. I think, let's see, which one? There's one called Dave Waters.
Dave Waters?
Yeah, Dave Waters. It's based on like, based on a real story. And which other one? Uncorked is a recent one.
Uncorked?
Yeah, Uncorked. It's about wine. Maybe the girls like that. So, and right now, I just left home. I was watching Sonic. I think it's
Sonic?
Yeah.
What is it about?
Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like an animation mixed with real life.
There was a game about it, no?
Yeah, there was a game.
And now there is a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie about it.
Well, we will check it out. And what are your favorite things to do? Watch a movie? What else?
Yeah, watch a movie, playing football.
Soccer?
Yeah, soccer. Yeah.
What position?
Midfield.
You are good. You have good technique.
Yeah.
So we need to play one day. I used to play soccer, but my technique was not good. It was just strong.
Yeah.
What's your favorite city in Czech Republic?
City. I mean, it has to be Prague.
Prague.
I've traveled to others, but Prague still takes the crown.
Favorite sport, I guess, is soccer.
Yeah, it's soccer.
And what's your favorite music genre?
This is very tricky. I like hip hop, but closely followed by house music.
You like hip hop, but your preferred is house music.
Yeah, but I also like house music.
What are your house music? What are your favorite house music DJs?
House music DJs. There's Black Coffee.
Black Coffee.
Yeah, Black Coffee. Carl Cox is also okay. And who else? Some other guys like underground guys, but I don't know if like I know FK Mash, the couple. Most of them is like guys from back home, and I can stream it from here, so it's always good.
Cool. So you like house music a lot?
Yeah.
I like house music myself too. What's your favorite artist?
Favorite actor? For
artist,
guy,
artist,
ah,
artist.
artist. Like sing. Okay. But it always comes in waves on which song
Right
is
now,
new.
right now, what's the
Right now, I think I go with Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez?
I do Tory Lanez.
and the favorite actor? Now you can say that your favorite actor as well.
Yeah, Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel
And
Washington.
what's your favorite song right now?
Favorite song right now is it's Will by Jonah Lucas. Like it's a dedication song to Will Smith. So he's just rapping, and then the video it's like different scenes of movies that Will Smith has been in.
Yeah, I think he's paying homage to
Paying homage to Will Smith. Yeah.
And while he's rhyming, he's rhyming, making mentions to movies, and the movies are showing during the video, and he's changing the wardrobe also. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
it's great. It's amazing how somebody can inspire
someone so
hard and so talented as well. Yeah, it's definitely great. And what's your favorite place to DJ in Prague?
It has to be Chapeau Rouge.
Yeah, it's your favorite
underground spot. At the underground phase.
And what is your favorite party crew in Prague?
Party crew, it has to be Mad Frog.
And favorite beer?
Favorite beer, Kozel. Cold Kozel.
And the dark one?
I'm not really a big fan of dark beer.
No? Nah. So regular Kozel.
Just regular.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one too. What's the best thing about Prague?
Best thing about Prague, I'll say that how like there's different people from everywhere. Because like I said, I lived in a small town. It was mostly based off like the local people. But like in Prague, there's a lot of diversity, and like you get to meet different people. And there's also just so much more to do, like in terms of lifestyle-wise. You can go to the park, you can go to nice clubs. There's so much stuff to keep you busy.
Yes, Prague is great. And what are the things that are? Is there anything that is similar in Botswana and in Prague?
It's probably the drinking.
The drinking. People drink a lot in Botswana.
Yeah, guys drink.
What's the favorite choice of drinks?
Choice of drinks. I mean, from the top of my head, there's Black Label. They also have Heineken there. Carlsberg, St. Louis. Well, it's like ciders, also Strongbow, and many other local drinks there.
And what are economically, there is a big difference, like in rent, supermarkets, and the day-to-day things. Economically, Botswana and Prague are similar or completely different?
Well, I know in terms of currency, for example, like the Botswana, for example, 1 pula gives you like 2.1 or 2.2 Czech crowns. But then in terms of how things are priced, I think things are priced better here. But sometimes it's almost roughly the same. It's either the same or it's slightly less.
So it's the same power of the people has the same power to buy things similar to here.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So now I would like you to define the word Gaborone. How you say it?
Gaborone.
Yeah. So what does it mean?
Gaborone. Actually, I'm not. Something. I think it was the name of. Because I think in the towns there used to be like kings for each place in the country. And
which towns in Botswana?
Yeah, like in Botswana. So Gaborone was the surname of the king who was ruling like back in those times.
And now this is the name of the capital.
This is the name of the capital city.
How many people lives in the capital?
Around 2.5 million. I'm not sure. Around the 2.5
how many
million.
In the country?
In the country, yeah. Oh, you meant like just in the
country? In the town is 2.5.
Yeah, no. In the whole country is 2.5. In the country, maybe I'm not sure 100,000, 200,000. In the city.
In the city.
Yeah.
So in the country is like 2.5. And I heard that 10% of the population lives in this capital, and the rest are spread like through multiple places, like the Only
Well,
10% lives in.
only 10%, and then also part of the country, part of it is like desert, and there's wild animals, so part of it is inhabitable. You can't really stay. So most of the people stay, I think, along the east, northeast, and southeast, that way.
So now, Pula. What comes to your mind when I say this word?
It's a, I mean, the definition of it first means rain, but it's like an empowering phrase. It was a word that one of the old presidents used to say, like at the end of his speeches, like to encourage the people.
So you used to scream, rain, Pula.
Yeah, Pula at the end, and also it'll help, like I don't know, summon the rain, because like back in the day people used to plow and do a lot of agriculture, so they need like a lot of rainwater too.
And it rains a lot in Botswana?
No, it doesn't.
So you are always wishing for rain to
yeah,
come?
so always wishing for rain to come.
Okay, now the last thing is I would like you to think about what is the meaning of the word make a difference to you. What make a difference means to you personally?
Personally, make a difference, or the way I interpreted it is to give somebody an experience that they've never had. So you're making a difference in comparison of the experiences that they've had at any other place before.
Okay, and in your life, make a difference, what it means?
Make a difference is, I don't know, I think outside the box. I think I understand it as always thinking outside the box, like always trying.
That's great. Reba, thank you so much for being our first guest, and we'll see each other soon.
Yeah, hopefully all of this ends.
Yes, hopefully we're gonna. What's gonna be the first thing you're gonna do after this quarantine is over?
Well, that's the day I'm going to party the hardest. Hopefully it's like on a Friday or Saturday, so that we're able to go hard the whole weekend.
Yes, I can't wait to see you DJing at one of my Prague parties.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm looking forward to those also. Those would be good. Monday, let's go.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.